We made it. Beautiful. Look at this. By the way, everybody, welcome. Welcome to Elkader, Iowa. We're here. We're ready to ride some bikes. There's hills here. There's hills for days. So you gotta be prepared. I'm doing the 45 miler. I am not up for the 100 miler. I don't think the fitness is just there yet. So, and there's over 10K of watt here. So that's why. But it's beautiful. Look at this. We got people, campfires going. We got some van lifers. That's not ours, but we're right here, locked and loaded. There's a bunch of RVs. But this is a spot. You just literally, you just come down, grab a spot, and pitch your tent, your van, your RV, and you're good to go. I don't know about y'all, but I love the smell of it. The campfire going. It's just so nostalgic. Let's check out some bikes. We got a Trek Domani gravel there. Like, is this a road bike? Anybody, if you know, I thought the Domani was a road bike with some gravel tires on there. We got another Trek. This is the Trek family here. And that's a checkpoint back there. So, not too shabby. I'm gonna eat something. I am starving. It is 7:40. With the sunset setting so much later, it just feels like it's so early, but it's already like almost 8 o'clock. How much money did it cost us?
For the electric, it's $35. With no electric, it's $20.
That's a steal. In some states, you can't even get a site for $35.
So there we have it. We probably should have parked over here because we didn't even need electric, but we're gonna plug it in.
That's a big foot there. Just ready to rock and roll. I should show you how the bikes are in here. So let's take a look. Open sesame. They're the bikes. They're ready to rock and roll. I put my headlight on. I probably won't need all the lighting, but I brought it. Yvonne might. No, I don't know. They start pretty early, so she'll probably be done. 100 miles. She's doing the 100. I'm doing the shorter distance. Shout out to World Bikes for making all these adventures absolutely positive and amazing. We're here, Elkader, early morning. Yvonne, how you feeling?
I'm ready to ride my bike. Maybe not fast, but I'm ready to ride.
I was telling the viewers that you think you'll be able to do 100 miles in about 6 hours on this course.
He tells lies.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to do 100 miles with like a 30-mile-an-hour tailwind all in the same direction. Good morning. We're in Elkader, Iowa. It is 7:43. I'm headed out at 8 for my gravel adventure today. I'm doing the 100-mile. Aria's doing the 45. There he is. This is hurting his body to be up this early. How you feeling?
It's early.
Is the light hitting you like a vampire kind of?
I'm like, oh man, what's this?
Yeah.
What's this? But I'm doing the best I can, you know.
Yeah, I usually don't see you at this time of the morning, so it's an interesting interaction. Oh, my competition.
You better get
My
going.
competition.
Look at that van there. You can't even tell it's an RV. They have it popped up, super streamlined and nice. See, people camped all over this place. So this race attracts quite a bit of people from Minnesota because we are northeast Iowa, so Minnesota is not very far away. We got Wisconsin here. It's a really good turnout. How's it going?
It's going fantastic. What about yourself?
Not too bad. You ready for the 100 miler?
I am.
How much elevation is there for the 100 miler?
I don't know. I think maybe under 9,000.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
Not too bad. Yeah.
What's your finishing time? What are you thinking?
Under 8 hours.
Okay, and where are you coming from?
Colorado.
Colorado. Nice. Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Thanks.
Great to
Enjoy.
see you. Thank you. We got a Santa Cruz. Is this your bike?
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Not too bad. You ready to ride? What are you thinking you're going to finish for time?
Probably about 7:10.
Okay,
I'd like to do 7 hours.
that's sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah, that would be great if I got 7:10. Last year I think I was 7:40, so that would be a big improvement.
You've been training?
Not as much as I'd like to.
Yeah, but you'll be all right with all these hills. You got the right bike and the right tires.
Yeah, well,
You know.
the slippery boys on the back here. They're a little threadbare.
But they have like really good gravel up here. Like,
The gravel was awesome. I've done this twice,
okay.
and the gravel is excellent.
So you should be ready to rock and roll.
Yep.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, thanks.
You guys got the mountain bikes, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, but those are fast mountain bikes, so you'll be all right. Where you guys come from?
Jordan, Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay.
First issue of the day is my GPS just told me I'm finished. You know, all people that make videos, they say the camera doesn't do it justice. It's true. They're not lying. All right, we're still headed up. I decided to walk because I have to remember I'm doing the 100, not the 45 or 60. So I don't need to blow up right here. I don't know if you can see the ambulance is back there sweeping. So one, a little bit sad that I'm already at the back, but two, the ambulance is nearby if I have an issue. So we're coming up on Highway 13 up here. So we'll cross back over. We even have, thank you. Have a good day. Thank you again. Even got the intersection controlled. Okay.
We are switching it up today. We are going pancakes today. I'm switching it up. Pancakes and peanut butter. Speaking of which, need to find peanut butter. See, do we have peanut butter? Yes, we do. All right, pancakes, peanut butter. ETA 1 hour, 20 minutes. So I need to get going. Let's make those and then we gotta get on the road. It was good to see some friends of the channel out here in the start line. People already, the 100 milers are about 46 minutes in. So we'll see you in a bit. By the way, if you're new here, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, leaving comments. This means a lot to me and it also helps the channel keep growing and developing our community that we got. But yeah, so we're gonna ride today. You all are coming along. But if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe now. Costs nothing to you. Hit that like too. Leave me a comment if you saw me out there. If there's some races that you'd like for me to come and attend, please also leave those suggestions down below. But thank you very much for watching. Let's get back to the cooking. Pew! Bon appetit. I'm gonna eat this and then I gotta get ready. I gotta go. I have 40 minutes to go. Maybe less actually.
All right, if you look over there, you might be able to see Elkader's water tower. We looped that way and that way. Now we're going, I'd say, northwest. Find out what else is in the feed bag. Of course, it wouldn't be my feed bag without Scandinavian swimmers. Sour and regular. I'm trying to keep putting down the food. This is a Clayton County B road. I don't know where the B road officially starts, but so far not too bad. We were told we're not going to be unnecessarily riding tons of muddy stuff. I found some people up ahead. They're all walking, so I'm wondering if they know something I don't. Let's do it. Let's walk for a little bit. The wind, this isn't particularly steep, but a little bit windy, so we'll stretch the legs. We got some green fields. Oh my goodness, and a downhill coming up. This is pretty spectacular. It's a little bit windy up here. I'm grinding. Sorry.
Good morning. Heading to the start. T-minus 7 minutes, which that means I'm on time today. This is the city of Elkader. Fun fact, if you're ever around these parts in Elkader, they got some of the best Algerian food you'll ever find. So check it out when you're here. It's a small restaurants that have different hours, but yes, really amazing. Highly recommend. Depending on how, if one is feeling after the race, we might stop over there and check it out. They say the downhills are going to be rapid and ravage, so to be careful on the downhills because they're super loose. They've had a lot of rain here in the last few days, which is disturbing the state of gravel here.
Okay, so you will come in on the right side corral, go all the way around. Okay, you will do a full lap, and your finish line will be here. Okay, so other than that, make sure that
how's it going?
your numbers so that we
All right, and we are off. Not too much hubbub. We just get on the bikes and roll. All right. Off we go. We even have a lead motor up there. See right up there, we have a lead motor. Feels good. There's something I like about the shorter distance. I know it's still like it's hilly up here and a lot of work, but it doesn't feel too nerve-wracking, you know. My shifting feels amazing, incredible. So I'm liking that. Whoa, there is a wind. I am glad I brought the arm warmers. Looks like you guys are shooting for top 10, huh?
Top 10!
There you go.
Not even close. We'll let others take it.
Here. Nice turnout. Really loving it. Temperature feels absolutely cold. Go up! This is downtown Elkader proper right here. We got the river on one side. Pretty cool. The last time I did this race, we didn't do this crossing here because the bridge was under renovation or repair, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Let's see if we can get to the front of the race for a fraction of a second. Here we go. This is it. I'm gonna be here for a few seconds, and that's all she wrote. This is it. I expect a draft all day today from you.
Hey!
Okay.
How's it going?
Draft all day from you today.
Yeah?
Wait for me on the top of every hill and give me a draft.
Okay, alright.
This is
My best.
one of the riders out of Iowa City, guys. So you do a lot of events.
I do, yeah. Yeah, my son and husband too, they're up there.
Okay, family affair.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be a fun day, right?
I hope so. Except climbs.
That's right, there's a lot of climbs. Well, let's go ahead and get to the front here. For even a fraction of a second. Why not? There we go. We're in the front group, guys. This is it. Never happened before. The view is absolutely fantastic to the right there. Oh, getting strung out. That's it, the front. I don't know what to do. I've never been up this far up front. I'm eating dust, guys. I know if I punch it, I could bridge up, but I'll never make it up that fast hill. Let's see what happens. Ah, holy cow. My legs can't do it. Goodbye, friend group. Brutal. What was your name?
Mickey.
Mickey, that's right.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mickey.
Heights, you know, the Banfield?
Yes, yes.
By the Banfield. Yeah.
How you feeling about the ride so far?
That was the first hill, and
It was something, wasn't it?
well, okay, it wasn't just me then.
That step is what I needed to bring the heart rate down. It was an excuse, but actually I wanted to film right there to catch the rest of the group. Looks like you guys are ready to have a good day today, huh?
Yeah.
Going to.
Excellent day.
Oh, well, was that the last hill back there?
It's the last hill.
Perfect, I like it.
Okay, made it to the aid station. A little ahead of schedule, which is good. What's in each?
Feed, water,
Okay,
pickle juice.
pickle juice. I was like, I don't think I want that yet. Right, this is quite the setup. Homemade cookies. Were you on cookie duty?
She was.
They look amazing.
Black velvet, you like that?
Oh, I forgot my bottles.
Ryan with Ted here. Second hill of the day. He told me all the hills were done. And here we are. We're gonna be huffing and puffing today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Up every single hill. So today's course is gonna be that. Up and down all day today. That's the mission. There is no long flat sections, none of that stuff. So that's what you're expecting. You're gonna be calling your mommy to rescue you, and she won't be able to do it. She'll be too far away. This is nice here. Cue the music. The views.
First checkpoint done. Here's the massive city of Volga. They got a campground. Electric. Looks like they turned the old school grounds. I got a couple cookies. I ate one of them. It's like a peanut butter monster cookie sort of thing. It was so good. So good.
I tell you what, I have been so happy with these betassels, Bontrager. There's a up close view of the blocks there, pretty cool. There is an 8th session, so I'll probably get some water. Mile 17. How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
You having a good ride?
Good ride.
Good, good. This is, they call it part of Iowa, Little Switzerland, because of the topography of this is kind of similar to Switzerland. So you find a lot of Swiss immigrants here, or migrants, whatever you call them, here living up in this part of Iowa. All right, 3 more carrots to catch, hopefully. Hopefully I got more gears than they do up on this uphill here. Then it'll be an easy catch. But they're already halfway through the climb though. That's the elevation right there. They don't play around these here parts. They got real climbs. All right, I'm about to make the catch. I'm breathing like a freight train. How about you? Are you having a good ride?
I'm having a great ride.
Yes, sir. All right, look at this hill. I might not even have to pedal up the next climb. Almost didn't have to. That was a fun downhill there, wasn't it?
That was the plan. We'll pay for that.
Yeah. What goes down, right?
That's correct.
In case you're wondering, we're in Iowa, and it's this steep. Let's see how much of this we can cut off. There's no way around it. You have to pedal. That effort should not be repeated at all. I'm trying to recover as much as possible on every downhill. Let's get a little bit more speed going here. Go righty here. Oh, my goodness. I had to get out of the saddle ever so slightly. So the bike would better absorb the ruts. And there we go. Almost there. You work, but not too terribly bad. There's a profile, in case you're wondering. See, you know it's hilly, even when the ambulance is struggling to go uphill. How's it going, man?
It's going.
Yeah.
One hill at a time.
That's right. The old hay barn succumbed to all the rain. Smells like mold here. I'm gonna cut this guy. I've been chasing him for forever. Oh, wow. This is where everybody went. I was wondering where everybody went. But here they are. They're still marching up this freaking monster of a climb. Are you having fun or are you having fun?
I'm having a great time, dude. How about you?
Me too. First we need to survive the hill.
Alright, dude.
Alright, you too, man. Almost there. This was a doozy of a climb. Wow. Climb 7 of 14. 7 climbs to go. Goodness. That doesn't sound like a good time.
Well, hello again. We are 45 miles in. Feeling okay. Up on a ridge, got a little tailwind. We had quite a few climbs out of Volga. And I think we get a downhill in a little bit. According to my GPS, I've done 5,000 feet of climbing, so that maybe is about halfway done with the climbing.
I'm hoping I can catch those 3 people up there. I've been chasing them for a few miles now. It'd be nice to catch them.
I'm only getting out of the saddle absolutely if I have to. The whole time, I'm just gonna be smashing like a caveman. We got to the top of this plateau and the riding got slightly easier. So I'm trying to see if I can make up some time. I might be able to bring him in yet still. How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
How's your ride going?
Good.
Good, good.
Awesome.
Wow, guys, look at the view, guys. Wow. This brings a smile to my face. Gotta time this corner just right. No speed loss. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Don't try this at home, boys and girls. Or maybe do. Exercise caution.
They're trying to ride away from me. I'm gonna catch him. Again, they're not running away from me. They can try. We did a nice little climb. Now we're being rewarded. You work so hard on the uphills, but man, are the downhills so rewarding. Some of the best downhills I've seen here in a long time. Some corners a little, you know, washboardy, but for the majority of the roads are really nice. A good set of tires will go a long way. Thank you for being out here. Man, he's really treating us to all the best stuff today. Aid station.
I think they've been 3.
Well, you live up here.
How's the mountain bike treating you? Is this yours right here?
Yeah.
How is it How is it doing on those hills? You have all the gears, right?
Yeah, it's a 1050.
1050? Yeah, look at that.
That's 51 miles.
Man.
I thought I recognized you, and then when I saw you with the drone, I'm like, yep.
That's him.
Yep,
that's the
him.
culprit right there.
So,
How's it-
I think when I signed up for this,
yeah.
I caught you had done a video here already.
Yeah.
And then I watched a couple other ones you did.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I just hiked up that back there. If you don't see a road, it's because it drops straight down. And then I gotta go down this. I believe we came down this with the Mountaineers when we rode to Wisconsin. So it's pretty steep. I'm gonna take it easy, be safe.
So I was told that as long as you stick close to the river, that the elevation stays mostly flat. Pretty cool. But it looks like we're going away from it. I think that house has seen better days, for sure. Man, it is so peaceful out here. This is really why we ride bikes, right? The serenity that comes with it is just unmatched, just you in your head, right? So if my numbers are correct, 26 miles, 2 bottles, so 13 miles a bottle. And that should get me to the finish line with just finishing the last drop. This must be the 100 milers.
That must be.
Super hilly, super steep. We're about to catch up a group here. Looks like about 6. All right, still going. Almost there. How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Well, I'll be good after this hill. Almost there, you got it. All right. Woo. Back on the grind. Wow. My goodness. Downright scary, but also fun. See you at the top. All right, 2 more climbs. That's my new friend Morgan. We've been riding together for the last 10 miles or so. She's from Chicago. And her boyfriend's doing the 100 miler. They're warning us. Steep downhill. Woo. Bloody fantastic. This is kind of like a rocky, wet lowlands or something. Minor gears. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I'm just kind of clean off the lens a little bit, sometimes when I'm descending incredibly fast, I kind of like the uncertainty that comes with like going around this corner and you don't know what the surface of the road looks like. Yeah, so they got a lot of rain that rotted out most of the roads here. But we came with 50 mil tires, so we're ready. We're ready for whatever. I remember this from a couple years ago. Oh, we'll give you a fantastic view of the Volga River. I think that's the Volga River. I'll check. I'll put the name of the river up here if I remember. Beautiful, huh? Who knew Iowa was this absolutely fantastic though? How's it going, man? Not too bad. We got Bigfoot out here. This is the family of the red cars. Everything is red here. We are about to ascend a really, really steep climb. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. beauty herself. My goodness. First time off the bike today. All right, the climbs are done for the day. At least there are any significance. Now we let's see what we got left. We got 4.95 miles to go, right under the nose of 5. So hopefully it's all downhill from here. I'll be okay with that. Let's take a look at the yeah, it's pretty much downhill. You can see that. So we'll enjoy that. No complaints. But we'll give it a shot. Cue the music. The ice cold air is so rejuvenating. It's just unbelievable. It feels so good. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Man, the wires are moving pretty fast. We've had a lot of rain up here in the last week or so. So, all right, let's proceed. I'm tired. We could use a nap. Rail trail. I think we're almost there. I think this takes us right into the city. Thank you. Whoa, what's up with this?
Wife in the 100?
She's in the 100. We'll see how
She must be a beast.
She's training for that. The dam, Driftless 100 again, probably 2025, probably something clever.
All right.
We'll see, but it will be Driftless 100
I
for
watch
sure.
all your videos. So.
You're gonna be in there.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Okay. That's the only reason I came over to talk to you.
The hills here are pretty legit, you know, for an Iowa rider. They're pretty steep. By the way, shout out to my partners over at Reland. I'm about to slam this. I just literally finished the race. This is my post-ride nutrition, and you can buy this. I'll put a link in my description down below. If you would like to support, a little portion of that goes back to me. But Reland's an Iowa City company, and we partnered for 2025 and hopefully beyond. 46.23 miles, 3,700 feet and counting of elevation gained. I normalize at 216. Not a big number, could be more. I would like to normalize at 350. They put together a very nice route. A lot of people had fun up there. As far as I know, everybody kept his rubber side down. The hills are monsters, but the downhills are also savage level number 55. Anyway, really good day on the bike. Highly recommend this ride. If you haven't, check it out. Driftless. Here's your 2025. Oh, it's 2025. Yeah.
Yeah.
Winner of women's winner of the 100-miler.
That's not true, is it?
No.
There's other women out here, right?
Well, for the category of riders that were recording, you won that. I won mine too. Well, so we came, we saw, we conquered. If you're new here, if you haven't subscribed and you watch, please hit that like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment. A lot of you are out here on this ride today, so it's good to run into all of you. Until the next one. Pew! Greg from Wisconsin. Woo! He did it. So we stopped to grab some dinner. Ivan's buying, right? You're buying, right?
Always.
she's buying. We'll show you what this is like. 25 minutes from where we were racing at.
Yeah, it was a nice drive.
Nice little river bistro.
They've redone the road between here and Elkader, so it's super smooth. We're in Manchester, right along the river.
And fun fact, the river that way they do rafting, right?
Yeah, they.
So we got some cheese cuts, pretty much all gone because of the 100-miler there. I'm kidding, I ate some too. And then onions. We haven't had onion in 65 years, right?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. We're terrible at this. I did get the haddock, some fried fish. And Yvonne got what'd you get? Grilled cheese, right? It's pretty much gone.
Basic.
She's hungry. Look cool, look at this. This is what you find in Manchester. That's the river that I was talking about earlier. That you can do white water rafting. So dope. And the bridge is even lit up. Look at that. This is Manchester, Iowa.